I'm Matthew, and what I'm about to show you could be the single most important message XRP holders hear before November. If you're watching this right now, consider yourself early, because everything that's happening behind the scenes, the data, the signals, and the market setups, are pointing to one thing. The next major XRP move is already locked in, and 2,500 XRP is becoming the magic number you'll wish you had before this run truly begins. Imagine this. It's the first week of November, and you're watching XRP explode while holding a smaller bag than you planned. The price climbs past levels experts said were impossible. You check your portfolio, and it hits you. You could have had life-changing gains if you just acted sooner. That moment of what if is what I'm helping you avoid today. Because there's a reason people are calling 2,500 XRP the threshold for the new wave of crypto wealth. Now let's break this down clearly and powerfully so you see exactly why XRP's price is being set as we speak. First, the buzz. Traders on X are calling this the pre-run window. It's that short, quiet stretch before a major breakout. XRP has been consolidating perfectly, building a foundation for what could be its biggest move since 2017. The patterns are nearly identical. Volume spikes, liquidity zones cleared, and whale wallets quietly accumulating. This isn't retail noise. This is the kind of setup that insiders recognize before the media catches on. Here's what's wild. You're watching history repeat itself. Back in 2017, XRP went from pennies to dollars once it broke its resistance band. Fast forward to today, and we're seeing the same signs. Steady accumulation, quiet optimism, and a massive buildup of energy just waiting to release. So when you hear that 2,500 XRP is the key, it's not just a random number. It's the difference between a minor gain and a portfolio that explodes overnight. Let's talk about why now. Every market goes through cycles: accumulation, expansion, and then mania. XRP is right at the end of accumulation, stepping into the expansion phase. This is where early positioning matters. Institutions are loading up, derivatives, markets are heating, and the chatter from high-level traders points to something huge brewing in the fourth quarter. This is the window where most people hesitate, and that hesitation is what separates winners from watchers. Think about it like this. 2,500 XRP might not sound like much, but if XRP even hits $5, that's $12,500. If it pushes to $10, that's $25,000. And that's not an exaggeration. The groundwork for that move is happening now. Liquidity drying up, exchanges tightening supply, and whales preparing for the next wave. This is the calm before the storm. But wait until you hear this. There's been a growing trend across X, top analysts mentioning something called the institutional entry curve. It's when major funds and payment providers start entering quietly before public confirmation. And XRP fits that curve perfectly right now. Everything is aligning: regulation clarity, infrastructure adoption, and an increasing number of mentions in institutional reports. Once those confirmations go public, XRP won't be at these levels again. That's why so many people are talking about that 2,500 threshold. It's not about owning a massive fortune in XRP. It's about having enough to make it count when this thing lifts off. The math is simple. A small move doubles your portfolio, but a parabolic move multiplies it. The difference between I wish I did and I'm glad I did is usually just timing. Now let's play out 3 realistic scenarios. Scenario 1. XRP rises to $4 or $5 by November. With 2,500 XRP, you're holding a $10,000 to $12,000 position. Scenario 2. XRP enters a true bull leg to $8. That's $20,000. Scenario 3. The breakout hits double digits, $10 or more. You're looking at $25,000 and beyond. Even conservative analysts agree that XRP has one of the cleanest setups in the market right now. It's undervalued, underowned, and sitting on an explosive base. Here's the best part. You don't have to chase it. You just have to position for it. XRP doesn't reward panic buyers. It rewards prepared holders. 2,500 XRP is that sweet spot. Enough to capitalize, but not so much that you overextend. You want to hold a position that feels powerful, not stressful. That's what the smart money is doing. Quiet accumulation, confident conviction, and patience through the noise. But stick around, because what I'm about to reveal next is what most retail investors completely overlook. Let's talk about psychology. Most people in crypto get shaken out before the move happens. They see a small dip and panic. Meanwhile, the pros smile, because they know that's how they accumulate. The market is designed to test your conviction. XRP's structure is no different. Every retracement before November is just the market's way of transferring XRP from impatient hands to confident ones. You need to think differently. Every major crypto story, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, all had their accumulation zones that no one took seriously until the explosion happened. XRP's zone is right now. We're in it. And when November hits, this phase could be over. Now let's hit the myths head on. Myth 1. XRP is too slow. Wrong. The tech is literally designed for speed and settlement efficiency. Myth 2. The lawsuit still holds it back. That chapter's closing, and regulatory clarity has never looked cleaner. Myth 3. It can't compete with newer coins. It's not trying to. XRP isn't a hype token. It's a backbone for financial rails. This is why institutions love it. It's built for function, not flash. And when the market shifts from hype to utility, XRP stands ready. Now I know what you're thinking. But Matthew, what if it doesn't move that fast? Great question. The truth is, even if XRP doesn't skyrocket by November, the setup remains valid. Because smart investors position during uncertainty. If you wait until confirmation, you're too late. The real edge is acting when everyone else hesitates. That's how wealth transfers happen. Quietly, predictably, and brutally for those who sleep on it. Think about it. When everyone else was doubting Bitcoin at $1,000, a few acted. When people mocked Ethereum under $100, a few saw the vision. Now the same cycle repeats. And XRP is the next stage. The numbers, the signals, and the timing all line up. Let's zoom out. This November isn't just another month. It's the turning point for global crypto sentiment. XRP's adoption curve, technical breakout, and institutional alignment are colliding perfectly. And when that happens, supply shocks kick in. Holders stop selling, buyers rush in, and price discovery begins. You can't time that to the second, but you can position for it. So when I say 2,500 XRP before November, it's not a meme, it's a strategy. It's the preparation phase before mass realization hits. You'll see headlines, influencers, and analysts all flip bullish after the breakout. But the community, people like you watching this, will already be in. Now let's bring this home. XRP isn't just another altcoin. It's the most strategically positioned digital asset for the financial future that's being built. 2,500 XRP is your ticket, your seat before the rocket ignites. And whether it hits $5, $8, or $10 plus, you'll know you played your cards right while others hesitated. So here's what I want you to do right now. Hit that like button if this gave you clarity. Drop a comment with your November XRP price prediction. Let's see where the community stands. Subscribe so you never miss the next update, because I'll be covering every major development that leads into this breakout. And most importantly, share this video with one friend in the XRP community who needs to see it. Because when this next phase begins, only those who prepared will benefit. This is Matthew. Stay focused, stay informed, and I'll see you at the top when XRP makes history.